to the Rusty Unlimited Trophy Truck team and give you a little information about the car. This is a year 2000 Damon Jeffries Porter-built trophy truck. It's one of 3 mid-engine trophy trucks that were built by Danny Porter and Damon Jeffries. If you want more information about the truck, you can go to rustyunlimited.com, as you can see right there. This thing has a Kevin Croyer Racing engine built 430 cubic inch motor, puts out about 750 horsepower. It's currently a mid-engine unit that uses a turbo 400 designed and built by Rancho Drivetrain Engineering. Then the transmission is in between the 2 driver and co-drivers with a very short drive shaft that goes to the V drive and then at an angle sends the main drive shaft back to the diff housing, which we use Chrisman diff housings and Chrisman axles, have Chrisman hubs on the rear and Chrisman hubs on the front for this trophy truck also. We've been taking care of this truck now for our this is the start of our 2nd season at the Laughlin Desert Challenge. We have been doing the race prep and support for this unit for all of last season. We won 1 race, finished all but 1 race that we were in, and have made a few modifications of our own. We've modified the Cassell V drive and to our secret additives that we do onto it. And then we also redesigned and put new upper and lower control arms on the front of this unit. We have about 25 inches of travel in the front, and we have capable of having almost 30 inches of travel in the back. Right now you can see the King shocks right here going in, the 4.0 bypass and the 3.0 coilovers. In the back we have about a 70-gallon fuel cell. It's a racing bladdered fuel cell inside her. We have dual pickups and dual fuel pumps. In case we lose a fuel pump, we have the capability of switching to another one in case we have a problem with one of them. We're also using King bump stops on the unit. We have a sway bar, and it helps control the car's level as it's going through the turns. Keeps the thing a little more, keeps the tires planted on the ground, especially going through duck walk. We have the capability of having a red head fuel cell quick refill unit on this thing. We have a remote tank that sits there with a 30-foot hose, 2.5-inch hose, quick feeds this thing, can dump about 40-50 gallons in about 10 seconds. That's pretty quick. Big thing about these things that you don't want to have to deal with is fire. That's why you have to have everybody who's fueling, everybody's on the safety crew, wears fire suits, helmets, fire sleeves, everything to keep this thing as safe as possible. It's a dangerous sport. We don't want anybody getting hurt. We have an air bottle jack, a Bunderson air bottle jack for a quick changing of tires, 1 spare tire on the unit. We have spare bolts and brake lines all set inside here. We have extra throttle cables that go on this thing, tools that go in it, fluids that go in it, the battery impact for changing of tires when you're out in the desert. We don't have to have those things on this unit for this race because it's a loop race, only 6.5 miles, and we have a hot pit capability. Always got to have remote fire extinguisher, and then we go, and that's part of the safety equipment that SCORE mandates that we have for these things. Inside we have to have 5-point harnesses, we have to have medical kits, we have to have seat belt cutters, we have to have radio communications, we have to have all of the IRC tracking components, and it has iridium radios also that we can track us if they get hurt or get wiped out in a wreck or something. They can push the button and we know where to find them and how to get to them. This truck is utilizing a Ron Davis radiator with a heat exchanger also that helps keep the engine oil cool, and it cools the water system also. All of these things are a necessity to making this thing go, and we appreciate you taking the time to join us today, and come on out to the races and look forward to meeting you all. Thank you.
I'm through standing in line, the clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be.
Tell me what you want.
I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs, and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me.
So what you need?
I'll need a credit card that's got no limit, and a big black jet with a bedroom in it. Gonna join the Mile High Club at 37,000 feet.
Been done.
I want a new tour bus full of old guitars, mine star on Hollywood Boulevard. somewhere between Cher and James Dean is fine for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop bosses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat. And we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be great like Elvis without the tassels. Hire 8 bodyguards that love to beat up assholes. Sign a couple autographs so I can eat my meals for free. I'm gonna dress my ass with the latest fashion. Get a front door key to the Playboy mansion. Gonna date a centerfold that loves to blow my money for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life.
Stay on it, Rusty. You got Bill Dolson coming up behind you.